So it has come to our attention that LeBron James must have never been able to, never will be able to, and never has played any defense. And I submit to you as proof, Tony Allen saying, Tony Allen goes in on LeBron for believing that he should have won Defensive Player of the Year in 2013 and says that he used to hunt him on defense. Now, let's say this right here.
Not the cap.
Tony Allen did not say that. He said that LeBron was the hunted, and the context in which he used it, I believe that he says that LeBron was the guy that we were looking for to defend, like we were hunting him to play defense on him, not that we hunted him to whatever, man. But we're going to talk about all that and more in 1 second, man. But before we get started, make sure y'all like the video and comment y'all thoughts down below, because y'all already know we're trying to go with this thing. To the moon, Dallas! Hey, and if nobody told y'all this today, y'all my brothers, my sisters, my family, love each and every last one of y'all. Y'all know we going mask on this, man, and I'm going to let TA talk. I'm going to stop it a couple of times and just put my opinion in, but y'all, you know, let's get it.
LeBron at number 2.
So for context, this is the top defensive player of all time list. They got LeBron at 22. They had TA at 23. Do I think that TA probably should have been in front of LeBron? If we're talking about defensive tools, defensive skills, and the ability to play defense, I think most people are going to take LeBron every time. If we're talking about what actually happened, I think people are going to go with TA with that. But, you know, if we're just talking about point of attack and all of that, obviously TA. If we're talking about defense, you got to be able to play defense off ball too. Help side is very important. I think people gonna go with LeBron all day because he can guard all 5 positions. TA can guard, you know, maybe 1 through 4. I seen him stop KD some or what have you. So obviously you can get 1 through 4. But LeBron just gonna give you more tools in the toolbox.
22, no DPOY.
Hey, yo, let me just
selection.
speak on that. Like, yo, Bron, stop it, bro. You ain't never had to check nobody, bro.
I mean, he didn't make the list, TA, baby. Come on, man.
Everybody had to check Bron. His biggest defensive plays are the chase down blocks. You get what I'm saying? That's
plays,
his
but not the
biggest
only
thing,
one.
the chase down block. But he was saying something like he could have got Marc Gasol award.
He said that is his award.
For context, Marc Gasol won that award, and Marc Gasol wasn't even the best player at his position at that time. He made second team all defense. He did not make first team all defense, and he was defensive player of the year. And I think a lot of people feel like that's a little bit confusing, because how can you be the best defensive player in the league when you're not even the best defensive player on your team? Most people think, because TA was on his team, or you're not even the best defensive player at your position.
Here's his award. He said Marc Gasol got my DPOY.
Cool. So let me pull a sheet up on something. Bro, every time Marc got the award, when Marc got that award, everybody that summer or everybody was asking me why I ain't get the award.
I don't doubt that, because I'm like, TA is a premier defender, and I would have thought the exact same thing. I don't know why they didn't give it to TA, but they gave it to Marc Gasol, so I'm not disagreeing with him to this point.
I didn't think not one time LeBron deserved it. If Marc didn't get it, I should have got it.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
I ride with you on that.
But I do think that you can see how can I be a finalist with him, and I'm right there, and y'all give it to somebody that didn't even make first team all defense. I think that there's plenty of room for criticism on that.
And to see that he's saying for his legacy, he should have got that award. I'm saying to myself, bro, every game you came in, you was the hunted. You was the guy.
You was a traffic cone.
No, he's not a traffic cone. He was saying you were the guy. So he's saying it like I'm saying it. You was the hunted. You was the guy that we had the game plan for, the guy that we lost sleep over and stuff like that.
All you did was a couple chase down blocks a game. Name somebody that he had to lock up and get the win. Hey, you can't.
I want y'all to name somebody that TA locked up to get the win. Like just because you can't name somebody right off the top of your head doesn't mean that it's not true. right? So
think about that, because it was always somebody trying to stop him.
And so that means that he's saying what I'm saying, that they was talking about
they
had to stop him, so he didn't have time to
that.
stop nobody. And at the same time, it is very difficult to guard the other team's best player, and then the major portion of the onus is on you to play defense.
I think a player with
tough.
LeBron's like ability, the athleticism, like again, a freak we'd never seen before. I think 6 all defensive selections is so underwhelming.
It's so hyped
up.
It's so underwhelming. He should have like 12 of them if he like really cared about that game.
Well, it's not that if he really cared about it, but if that was his job, I guarantee he would have had way more all defensive selections, but
If he was
Not
engaged
his job.
in defense, like
You don't think he should have been
I
number 22?
just think when I watch him, bro, when I was watching him, I've seen him out. He came in year before me.
Yeah.
I always saw chase down blocks. I ain't see no fighting over
clamping
getting
shit.
it,
Yeah.
like,
it happened. But I understand why you might not have seen it, because y'all are in the league at the same time and you're preparing for your defensive assignment and you're trying to be the best that you can be. And defense is your thing, TA. One of the best defensive players to ever do it. And like I said, I wanted to be TA at one time because I was 6'4", I'm 215, and that's all I really cared about was defense. So that's all I wanted to do was play defense. And so I definitely understand where you're coming from. But just because defense is really the only thing that you did doesn't mean you got a patent on defense, though.
Yeah.
Or you the only one that did it well.
I always saw him in the air.
I can dig it.
He was in the air, and that's no knock to him. I ain't hating on this. I can't call him king. That's LeBron.
People are saying he locked up your boy Paul Pierce.
He did lock up Paul
That's what
Pierce.
the streets are saying. He locked up Paul Pierce at one time.
He did lock up Paul Pierce, but they also had Ray Allen and they also had KG, so it really didn't matter. You gonna beat them guys. That's why he went and did his thing in Miami. He was like, bro, y'all done made a super team.
We made that man go to Miami.
They made him quit.
The decisions.
Man, y'all had a super team, so he said, yes, I can't beat y'all by myself. Y'all traded, so we about to do our thing.
Started. He ain't shake our hand that game. Look
And
it
he
up.
did not.
He ain't
I
shake
agree.
nobody
I mean,
hand.
it
He
was
shake
what
nobody
it was.
hand.
He's
He
not
shake
lying
nobody
about that.
hand.
He ain't shake nobody hand.
He dipped.
He dipped, and that showed me
That wasn't
he's
the first.
really.
Bro, but think about it like this. If you feel like, bruh, they really went over there and fucking stacked the team so they could beat me. They didn't stack a team to beat nobody else. They stacked the team to beat me. And so you thinking that? I'm not really knowing if I'm gonna shake your hand either after that, bro. After you beat me.
Emotional about this game, and he care a lot about these stats. He care a lot about all this stuff because you know
I mean, you care
damn
about
well
the
you
stats
weren't trying to lock
too.
nobody up.
You think he shouldn't have
You
won the
got to-
title,
he just
the
putting the narrative
defensive
out
player
there,
of the
but
year?
I disagree with that one.
Hey, well, there you go, LeBron. That's
definitely
for you.
disagree.
Yeah,
But I ain't hating though.
we-
This is a discussion.
Hey, you a defensive guy, TA, so I get why you're saying what you're saying. Okay, so then we're gonna skip ahead to where we got TA and they showed him, and more or less he's talking about what his assignments was or what his week was like.
All right, the wait was long enough, man. My weekly schedule might consist of Vince Carter, T-Mac, Wade, Bron, Joe Johnson, Michael Redd, Katie, Kobe.
Yeah.
But don't average over 20 points. You ain't getting Tony Allen on you. See, I don't stick to Terrence Ross's, yeah, you got.
Everybody in the NBA can get a bucket, TA. Let's be real, bro. Like, ain't nobody stopping nobody in the league. But I get what you're saying. But like, if Terrence Ross, you gave him the ball and said, "Go get it," Terrence Ross will get you 30 also, bro. Like, let's be real, man. Come on, man. Everybody, like, you did take the premier matchup, and you were the point of attack defender. But we can't act like that help side defense is not as important as on the ball defense, because like I said, one of the main things I watched TA game. A lot of people probably didn't. I watched him. The one thing that Tony Allen would do, and the way that he would play defense, and the reason that he would make it so hard on people, is because he's not gonna let you go the way that you want to go. He's gonna force you to his help every single time, or he's going to be the help and be there. And so that's why we know that help side defense is important, because he's forcing you to perk. He's forcing you to KG. He's gonna force you to go to Gasol, or force you to go down there and get your ass whooped and go against he gonna force you to go down to the perk or somebody like that, or Zach Randolph or what have you, man. So that's important. I'm not gonna. I mean, I can't take nothing away from him, but I'm just saying that help side defense is important as well, and you shouldn't just get point of attack defenders are not the only ones that can play defense or deserve to get that award, and we know that because the big man that finishes the play more often than not gets the defensive player of the year award rather than the guard that might have pushed him to him or what have you. But like I said, you're not going away from TA's help. You're gonna go to his help. So he gonna force you there or make you go the way that you don't want to go. But we use AI for everything else, man. Obviously, we already knew this. These are some players that LeBron has locked up or stifled individually. D Rose switched on to the MVP guard during the 2011 season in the Eastern Conference Finals in crunch time, completely stifling Chicago's offense with his point of attack length. Tony Parker assigned to slow down the crafty French guard late in games during the 2013-2014 finals against San Antonio, used his massive lateral advantage. Kawhi Leonard and Paul George picked up the elite wing scores in crucial situations late stretches in the Orlando bubble. Jason Tatum, Jimmy Butler regularly matched up against the top modern forwards in high-level playoff sequences, including 2018, where I think Jason Tatum only scored 17 points a game in the playoffs in different sequences. And my personal favorite, or my coup de grace, mine is when he played against the Denver Nuggets in the bubble. Bro, I don't know if y'all remember this, but Jamal Murray was fucking niggas up in that bubble. And LeBron said, y'all can't stop him. It's cool. I'll stop him. And in the last couple of games, he was the primary defender on Jamal Murray. He made it so hell on Jamal Murray that it was just it was night and day. And that was one of the reasons that they won the series. Also, they had two big men. They had JaVale McGee and Dwight Howard leaning on Joker. But that's another whole nother thing, man. But what I got to show y'all, I'm gonna show y'all a couple of clips right here, man. Like a couple of clips don't make your whole career. But we can't act like LeBron ain't play no defense, man. Like this is a whole thing. It's called Lock 'em Up Bron. All right. So I'm gonna adjust the video just a little bit so we can see what's going on. We going mask on, and then we're gonna play this joint, man. And we just gonna show y'all some instances. LeBron coming off of this. What is he doing, TA? He fighting through a screen. This is Kevin Durant that he's going against. Fighting through the screen, goes under the screen. Like he tried to force the switch, didn't do it. Hey, takes a shot. He's right there. He misses the shot. Boom. On to the next one. Tony Parker. He's got him. Not going to let him go baseline. Fights over a screen. Again, it was a baby paperweight screen, but it is what it is. Hey, the double Tim Duncan. Kick it out to Danny Green. Here we go. Tony Parker. He's coming over here right here. He's not going to let him go where he wants to go. He's right here. Makes him take a bad shot. Now, I'm going to give you that one, because we know Tony Parker ain't no three-point shooter, but he knows it also. He made him take a three. Here we go yet again. This is what I'm talking about with the defensive IQ. I need to move myself to the other side for this one, for y'all to be able to see what I feel like is so special about this play with LeBron. I'm gonna move myself over here right quick. Look right here. Ray Allen got the roller. Is that that's Hibble? I don't know. But anyway, look at this. He's going to go from right here. Watch the skip pass. Okay, that's not the skip pass. Here we go. Boom. Look at the pass. LeBron leaves his guy at the head of the key, helps Ray Allen. Ray Allen is able to switch. LeBron takes away everything, and then shot clock violation. So, like, defense is not just point of attack. Point of attack is not the only thing. Look at him. Close out. He can't go anywhere. Hey, Butler's trying to find somewhere to go. Can't go anywhere. Pull up. No shot. He don't have a shot. So there we go right here. Here we go yet again. LeBron James at the head of the key on KD. KD calling for a screen. LeBron sliding them puppies. Look at him right here. Makes him take a bad shot. It is what it is, bro. Like I said, look at here. Here you go on Danny Green. Danny Green, no, get a rock up, man. Stop trying to dribble. So like I said, like we can, and this is just in one playoff series or what have you. Well, two playoff series. But they acting like LeBron don't play no defense, bro. That's all I'm saying. Like, we gotta stop with this. And none of these are chase down blocks. And who cares if he did? And here's another one right here. He's on KD, wall up, cut him off. Just make him take a bad shot. And who cares if he got to chase down block, man. And that's all we're going to show for right there, man. But I just want to say that is sliding them puppies. That's moving your feet. That's doing all of that stuff, man. And who cares if they take if you know he's known for chase down blocks, man. That chase down block won a championship, bro. That set up the Kyrie shot. So it is what it is. Hey, and anyway, and we just going to look at a couple of these. We're going to get up out of here. LeBron was a better defender than Tony Allen pretty easily at his peak. Now, if we're talking about defender overall as far as what a person's ability is, I totally agree because he's going to be able to do it. And then he says, hey, I never heard of somebody say that Miami Heat LeBron used to get hunted on defense. Absolutely right. Tony tripping. I agree with that. But I know he got to get his point off, though, so it is what it is. He said that's called jealousy. I'm not getting into that. You can ask D. Rose if he hunted LeBron in the playoffs. He did not. And he said the same D. Rose that they was doubling and tripling or whatever like that. That's what somebody says. And he said, go back and watch it. He's 6'9", 260, not even something to brag. Bro, do you understand how hard it is to slide them puppies at 6'9", 260, bro? That's tough. That's like Karl Malone playing defense on guards. Like, y'all do understand that, right? And dude, that's what dude says. You crazy for that right there, man. And then, like I said, last but not least, man, like I said, this is what they were talking about when they talking about. Hold on, let me go to mask on. I ain't trying to. They just put a couple of joints up here where he played defense. Like, here we go. Tony Allen not lying. Oh, bro, come on, bro. Like he was right there though. Like this is why I say that defense is not just about point of attack. It's the total deal. It's making it hard on somebody because I guarantee TA ain't stifling nobody and stopping nobody from scoring, period. And this is on ball defense right here. So a couple more of these joints and we're going to get up out of here. Let me get that. So for every time you show me, look, he fighting through the screen. Here we go again. Paul Pierce, no shot. Like I said, we can say anything we want to, but for every instance where they show that, we can show like this is on ball defense, bro. This is Lakers uniform LeBron. Here's another one. Let me get that. Here you go right there, sliding them puppies. Blocked by James. Here's another one. Baseline. I mean, it's just defense can be expressed in any different way, but I ain't never heard nobody say that they was literally hunting LeBron James on defense and saying we gonna go after him. Who we gonna go after tonight, Billy? We're going after LeBron. Like, bro, come on, man. I've never heard that, man. Attention. It's a cap alert out there. All I'm saying is, I'm not telling you that LeBron James is the best defender to ever play the game. I'm not even saying that he should be higher than TA on the list. But what I am saying is, I understand TA's point because if you're somebody that's all you do is play defense and that is your sole contribution to the game, I expect you to take it personally that somebody who's mostly they're supposed to be an offensive contribution and they want that award. So I can understand that, but at the same time, bro, come on, man. Let's not act like LeBron ain't never played no defense, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section, man. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. We dropping this type of heat every day of the week. Did LeBron play defense or was he a traffic cone? I don't remember him being a traffic cone ever, but hey, anybody can get buckets or get scored on in this league, bro. Ain't nobody stopping nobody, bro. Ain't nobody stifling nobody. And it's like slowing somebody down is if they score 24 points a game, they scored 22 against you or 20 against you. Stopping somebody is if they scored less than 5 or what their average is. So like I get what you're saying, but I don't recall that happening in the league, man. But anyway, I'm gonna holler at y'all next time. Till next time. It's your boy Eazy, aka Fresh from the Barbershop, BK the People's Champ. Godspeed.